And welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing the I tried a famous YouTuber's makeup tutorial. Now the person that I'm going to be trying is Nikkietutorials. She is an amazing makeup artist and her skills are like literally on point. So if I was going to do one and if I was going to do it any justice, I would have to try and attempt to do the most difficult person's makeup tutorial. It's only fair. I mean, it's called a challenge, right? So yeah, she's amazing and I'm going to be following her makeup today. So, my heart. So anyway guys, I'm going to get stuck on into it and make sure you keep tuned so that you can see. I just dropped my laptop. So I'm going to get stuck on into it, and if you'd like to see the results, keep tuned into the end of this video. Thanks guys. Okay guys, so because Nikki hasn't really primed her face, like she's done it, but she's done it with like strobe cream, I wanted to go in there and just start with the photo finish primerizer first. So I've done that already. I forgot to mention as well, the makeup tutorial that I'm going to be following is the how to slay your holiday makeup look. And I think that she looks absolutely amazing in this video. So yeah, wish me luck. Okay, so she uses the MAC strobe cream and the iconic drops. I haven't got the iconic drops, so I'm going to use my strobe cream and I'm going to use this L'Oreal True Match highlighter.
Wear sunglasses.
And
wear protection, baby.
How we
Shall I do it the Instagram way?
Okay.
I'm doing it. I'm not going to
So
miss
she
this
wants to do it in true Instagram style.
way.
Great tip,
Ooh,
Nikki.
Yes. Yes. Why do... Oh, my brand new shirt. Why do people do it like that? It doesn't make any sense. And then the best part...
Oh my god.
And then she just puts
Oh my God, I'm crying.
a little bit of that iconic drops next to it. You know what, let's see you in, guys. There you go. I feel like you don't want to work with me today, L'Oreal. Okay, and then how does she blend that out? Oh, she uses a brush. Oh, great. Look at that, guys. Okay, maybe this is like too much, but let's just see. Oh my god. Wow. What the hell is going on? Okay, Nikki is like known for her full-on glam, no fucks given, literally cake on her face. Like, she's amazing. And she pulled it off so well. I'm just not sure how I'm going to get on with this. Like, I know already that when we get to the foundation stage, I'm just going to literally be like, because I don't really cover my face like that. So, she's just saying that she's going to let that set. So, I'm going to do the same. She's also like dabbing her face as well.
A glowy Victoria's Secret model, and you know,
Okay, so she said that I'm going to look like a glowy Victoria's Secret model. Do I? I don't think so, honey. So she actually got two of the foundations. She got the Dew Air foundation and she got the Huda Beauty foundation. She said that the Dew Air one was high coverage. I don't have that, so I'm going to take my Huda Beauty foundation, but then I might mix it in with the... I think I'm going to go with the Giorgio Armani, just because this is a bit more silkier, so I know that the Huda Beauty is a bit hard to move sometimes, so this one might make it a nice formula. Okay, so she's mixed that and she's using a sponge to apply the foundation. Now what I like to do is I like to dab it onto my face and then I'll go in with my beauty blender. And if I need to pick up more product, I'll just dab the beauty blender into any other product that's on my hand. See, I hate using beauty blenders. Oh. And by the way guys, I've tried loads of beauty blenders, different types, different brands. What I like to do, I mean, I like beauty blenders, but I mean, I like to apply it with my kabuki brush, and then I'll go in with the beauty blender to build it. Sorry guys, not to build it, to break it down and, you know, actually spread it evenly and to stop it from looking so cakey. But we're doing a challenge, I guess, so we have to be pulled out of our comfort zones once in a while here on YouTube. Don't like it. I just want to take my kabuki right now. I know so many people like rave about these beauty blenders. Literally, they cannot live without it. But I just genuinely don't. Like, look at my skin.
I just think that it's like so time consuming. Like, this is like you're sitting here for about being in your face. Absolutely. No goddamn reason. When you could just be using a kabuki brush.
Guys, I keep saying kabuki brush, but I actually mean a stippling brush. So I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I feel like she has so much more coverage in this. So what I am going to do, just for the video, and purpose of the video, I'm going to go in with a second layer. And watch, when I finish this, I'm going to look so cakey. It's going to be unreal.
I was actually saying that when Nikki does her makeup, she never looks cakey. She always looks so flawless.
And by the way guys, I'm going in with my foundation on my lips because Nikki does that. Yeah, so because Nikki does that, and I'm following her tutorial, I thought it's only best to do the same.
I'm just taking the excess product off the back of my hand with the beauty blender and dabbing it into my face. I think I look so yellow right now. But that's the thing, like, you know when like people put on their base and their foundation, sometimes people can think that it's so yellow or it's so white, you know, like, but once you put your full face on, you're fine, because you can brighten it up with bronzer, and when you set it under your eyes, you're fine, trust me.
Oh, and let me say it again. If you are new here and you were looking for a natural finish, this is not the channel. Although I have told myself
That is not your channel, and believe it, it's not. Like, she did a natural makeup look, and I was just like, oh my god, like, I thought natural meant like natural, but literally she was still caking it on. But I mean, I love her for it because she's amazing and she looks so flawless, and like her techniques, I love it. Okay, for concealer, she used some sort of NARS pot concealer, but I don't have one, but I've got a pot concealer from either NYX or MAC, and I kind of prefer the NYX one more, and then I might just go over it with a bit of NARS Gradient Cream Concealer. Okay guys, so she uses sort of like a rounded brush for that, to apply the concealer, but I don't particularly want to use a rounded brush. I'd rather stick to my normal brush, which is a MAC 155. I'm deciding not to use that, and I'm going to go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer.
I actually hate using this because it's like, you know, like you've got so little product in it. And I just find the Revolution one or the Tarte Shape Tape to be so much better. So, yeah, I just don't like using this anymore.
And she, of course, again blends it out with a beauty blender. So, unfortunately, that is what I'm going to have to do.
Again guys, I like to usually blend it out with a kabuki brush myself, really. Anyway, we've done that, we're over at stage 2.
Okay, she's going to go in now and bake her under eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder. But I don't want to do that. I'm going to use the Insta Fit Me and Matte product. And I found a really good trick with this. Basically, this fell on the floor and it cracked, right? So I'm not sure if you can see, it's all loose in there. So I've actually been using this as sort of like a loose powder. Sorry, my camera died there. So yeah, I've been using it and it's absolutely amazing. Like I found my new go-to.
And I'm going to bake my under eye area using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder.
Okay guys, so I'm going to zoom you in and I'm going to start with my eyes. Okay, so I'm going to be taking the Huda Beauty palette because I don't have the Morphe palette that she was using in this application. And I'm going to go in with Cocoa. Maybe you can see the colour that I'm using.
This
one.
color right here called Cat
And then I'm also going to take
the
MAC
crease. And first I'm kind of
217
stamping the
brush.
color on in the shape that I want, and today I'm keeping the shape a little bit more round.
Oh, no,
and by pressing the color in first into the shape that you like it, you're going to have minimal fallout.
Okay, so she keeps it in the corner first.
Going all the way to
and sort of
the inner corner.
Has the colour where she wants it.
Now that
oh, this is going to go so wrong. And she said that she likes it kind of rounded. So because my brush is round, the technique that I'm going to use is I'm going to press it in. So I'm going to keep stamping it in to that corner. And then she brings it in. So she brings it in from the corner to the middle. And she uses this stamping technique all the way through. All the way through now. Guys, I apologise in advance for the fact that you cannot see the eyes in this clip. Throughout the video, when I'm doing my eyes and it's zoomed in, there might be often parts where you can't see the whole of the eye. But I am new to the whole thing, so I do apologise in advance. So I think we've just got a nice little amount of product there now. Okay,
you want to go in with a clean blending brush and buff out the edges. And just use very light.
Okay, and she wants me to go in with a clean blending brush. I'm going to use a new brush here. And it's the Sigma E25 brush. What I'm going to do, instead of holding the brush here, I'm going to hold the brush here.
So the bristles are barely moving, barely touching the skin. Just making it out of it. And can you see, if you rewind now and you go back to the beginning, before I used the blending brush, can you see how it's a bit harsh? So this has just helped really just soften up the look.
Okay, so next one, she's going to take the sort of bare shade from the Morphe palette. And I don't have that, so I'm going to use the Sandalwood shade from the Huda Beauty palette. And she said that she's going to put this in any of the gaps that she could see. So just briefly and lightly, I'm just going to take it all over the lid and add it. Okay, so I'm going to take it above the original, just above the crease. And bring it out slightly. Okay guys, so I'm done with that. And now she's just going in back in with the darker brown that she used originally in the spaces where she thinks that it's gone a bit off and splotchy. So let's just do that. Okay, next she's using the MAC Select Cover Up to sort of create a cut crease. Okay, and I'm going to use a MAC 252 brush. Okay, so what you want to do with this product is you want to put it on the back of your hand to sort of get it warm. Again, you can't see me do this, so I am going to insert Nikkie's
Now
clip
it's time
and you
to
can
focus
watch her
on
do
that
it.
horizontal smoky spotlight eye. So I'm gonna go in with the Max Select cover up to carve it out. And you wanna go right on the center of your eye, kind of stamp the brush down and drag it down towards the lid. Now, usually what you would do is set the entire mid portion of the lid and create a spotlight smoky eye. For the horizontal one, you first want to create a smoky liner. So I'm going back in with that dark brown color on the lash line, blending up.
Okay, now that we've done that, she goes in with a shimmer. So she's got like a goldy type of shimmer in front of her. So I'm going to use the same palette and I'm going to go in for Blessed. Oh, yeah, that one.
Okay, so I just used black eyeliner and then black eyeshadow to set that eyeliner and brought it down a bit. Then went in with a lighter brown just under there to break it up a bit. Now I'm going to go in with highlight on the inner corners and I'm going to use Frozen White by MAC. This pigment, again, amazing.
What I need to do is I need to get some mascara and join my lashes with the false lashes.
This is my usual bronzer.
Okay, so in this video she's using the Tom Ford bronzer and the original, no not the original, she's using Hoola Benefit but the light one. I can't go without using this, so I'm going to use this, but I'm going to mix it up like she did with a different one. I haven't got the Tom Ford one, so I'm going to use NARS in Laguna, and I'm just using this, and I'm using an angled brush just so it's very much so more directed, and I'm going to bring it up into this bit, but I'm very lightly bringing it up here, so it's not so harsh. Look at the difference to this and this side. Amazing.
I'm going to take a big brush. So I'm sort of like going in how I would go in now, but I think I've followed your rules, Nikkie, for a while. And I just want to add my little touch. That's a good piece, if that's alright. Okay, I need to add a bit more brush on this side, and a little brush on the other. And I don't know if she does any contouring, but I need to contour this nose. So I am actually going to cheat and I'm going to do that because I can't not contour. That nose. Look at the difference already.
She goes in with blush next, but we're going to skip that bit because we don't do blush, honey.
I'm just going with a little bit of orgasm from NARS.
So I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier powder. You can use the same brush, you can use the same powder as what I was using earlier. However, I feel like I don't want to leave that on my skin, so I am going to bake with this. Now I know that Nikkie doesn't necessarily break her whole face like this at the moment in this video in particular, but I feel like it's necessary because I get oily quite off on my nose and get quite shiny on my chin as well, so I have to do it.
The further we go along with the videos,
so
the
for
more pans we're
highlight,
gonna see.
she uses the Ofra highlight, and to be honest I don't have that, so what I'm going to use is a mixture of all three of these palettes.
So I'm going to use, because she's got quite a white powder there, I'm going to use the PS4 Pure Glow in white here on top. And then I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty in Tati. And the mixed palette in Shred Genius, I'm going to use this colour. I won't sit pan on that, so. Okay, first I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty shade. And then I'm going to go in with the Shred Genius. Life, right now, life. And then I'm going to go in, just because she had Ofra in the white, with Desert from the PS palette. Ooh, wow, I like that. Look at the difference. So look at this side compared to that side. Ooh.
Okay, so because I feel like I've got quite a lot of highlight right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a blending brush. I'm just going to sweep it ever so lightly over it so it blends a bit more better. I'm going to take that powder off my nose so that I can highlight. Okay, so she's got As You Wear lip liner, which I don't have, so I'm going to use the Rimmel liner in the shade
It's like
Tiramisu,
J-Lo lips,
and then I'm going to use the PS Pro lip liner in Desert Sand. So I'm going to use a darker shade on the corners of my lip, I'm going to use the darker shade on the corners of my lip and then the lighter shade in the middle. She's got another lip gloss that I don't have.
And I didn't think
and the shade that she's using is quite light for my skin tone, so I'm not going to go in with that one. I'm going to go in with a darker shade. I used the Kylie Jenner Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the shade Commando. So Nikki actually puts a gloss over the top of her lips, but because the shade that I'm using is by Kylie and it's a Velvet Liquid lipstick, it's actually quite creamy anyway, so I don't really want to particularly put a gloss over this. Okay guys, and this concludes the look for today, and I think I was able to follow her makeup look quite well, to be honest. I don't think I've done too much of a bad job. Okay guys, so that's the end of the video for today. I really want to follow Holly Boone, by the way, so I might just do that next. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment and like on what you want to see next, and I'll see you in my next video guys. Thanks guys.